not just a pretty face.
All right, our aloha, Joe from Hawaii NFL picks. Here we go.
Aloha, Murphy.
We got
How
special
was that
guests.
luau, buddy? How was that
Oh,
luau?
dude, the luau was awesome for his
Love
birthday.
it.
He was like, we got a video of him with like his mouth just wide open, like watching the fire dancers, just completely entrenched in it. It's
You
hilarious.
probably don't remember, but we went to a luau in Hawaii about 3 years ago.
Yeah, Joe.
This is Haley. She's joining us today, my daughter, and I see you got
Yeah.
a special
And
guest.
I got my little boy Chase with us. So 2 years old as of Christmas Eve, the big two.
I love it.
And he drew
I love it.
a red mustache on his face before we started. So a little marker time. Mr. Whitlock, we need to do a recap because I almost pulled off the 5-0. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. So yeah, Chris, you had a good week, man. You went 4-1. The only team that let you down was our Denver Broncos.
Gosh.
The Lions and Bengals were easy money. The
Yep.
Chiefs were actually easy money, and
Mhm.
the Eagles were easy money. So
Yep.
those four were all easy. Unfortunately, you had Denver in your parlay.
Gosh.
So you went 4-1 on your picks and 2-1 on your parlay.
Okay.
I went 3-1-1. The Bills lost and the Vikings tied. And then the Colts, Lions, and Bengals won. And
Yeah.
I had the Bills in my three-teamer, so I went 2-1 as well. So overall, I am 44-34-2, and Chris is 44-35-1.
Oh my God.
And I've hit 5 parlays. He hit 3. Hey, chill.
Uh-oh.
Okay. And okay. So, and Murphy, you have the box.
I got the tea here. All right.
Yeah, I need that pen.
Joe, I think the
Both
Saints
of our kids have a about a 30-second time period, and then they're done.
attention
Okay.
span, and then they're off the moving.
Yeah.
My first pick, Joe, is going to be the Saints are absolutely garbage. Garbage. And I'm going to take the Raiders -1.5 versus the Saints.
I didn't want to touch that game. I mean, the Saints are garbage. The Raiders
Raiders
just
are
a
much
level
better.
above the garbage.
I know.
I'm going to start it off with my no-brainers. Give
Yeah.
me Detroit Lions -3.5. That is, and you know what? I don't have my 3 screens up, so I forgot to write down everything they're playing. But
That's all right.
they are 3.5-point favorite. Where is it here? At the 49ers on Monday Night Football. The 49ers are pretty much done, as you saw last
Yep.
week.
Yep.
And the Lions still have a lot to play for the number 1 seed. So give me Detroit -3.5 against the Woeful Niners.
All right. Well, I'm going to kind of jump on that similar bandwagon for my second, but give me the Bills. Buffalo at home -8.5 versus the lowly Jets.
Jets are rough. We know the Jets don't know how to win games, and they don't know how to cover either. So,
No.
the Bills
Give me Buffalo.
And after what the Bills did last week, kind of a snooze fest. They did win, but it was ugly.
Yep.
I like it.
They get right here.
Give me Washington -4. You know, they're just a covering machine. I know they didn't cover last week against the Eagles. Eagles are the exception, but they're at home against Atlanta. Big game for both of them. Give me Washington -4.
I like it. You know what? My underdog pick this week. Give me Carolina +7.5, the hook versus Tampa Bay. I know Tampa Bay is playing good, Baker and all those things, but I don't know why. I'm just going to ride this Carolina train another week.
You know, besides that Cowboy game, Carolina has been uber competitive the last 5 or 6 weeks.
I know, and I'm like 7.5. Give me that 7.5 right now.
They look better with Bryce Young. I get it. I'm gonna go against something I don't like to do usually. Give me my Dolphins -6.5 at Cleveland. You know, it's coming down to where it's probably the Dolphins or Broncos in the last playoff spot.
I know.
So the Dolphins need to keep winning, and if the Broncos lose out, then I think Miami or Cincy would sneak in there. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I still want the Broncos.
But the Broncos' last game is against Kansas City, and Kansas City's probably just going to sit all their starters. So Denver
You
might
would think,
but
but they've had the number 1 seed locked up before and played Mahomes. You never know with Andy Reid.
Apparently, his wife's expecting a baby, so let's hope that baby comes, and then the Broncos can get a nice little walk into the playoffs.
Hey, I hope Mahomes isn't playing, because if Mahomes isn't playing, then Kareem Hunt and Kelsey and Worthy and those and Chris Jones, like all those guys won't
No.
play. So,
By the way, just so everybody knows, Joe just took Miami. Make sure you put the money on Cleveland this week. Okay.
Yeah.
My next pick, Joe, kind of sticking with the theme all year. Give me Philly -7 versus Dallas. I mean, they should.
I had it at 7.5.
Oh, I'll take I'll take that. I'll take the hook. Check.
Okay, -7.5.
Oh, okay.
And the only reason I know that is because my next pick is Dallas +7.5. We
Oh
seem
my
to always be
God.
on the different sides of the fence on the Philly game.
We
Um,
do. We do. We are. But I just
Yep.
think you're right. That Philly defense, though, is
Philly's defense is great, but you know what? Who's been playing really good and probably just saved McCarthy's job
Cooper
is
Rush.
Dallas.
Cooper Rush.
Dallas's defense has been playing good.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush has been playing good.
Yep.
Like they've been competitive. Now, again, I'm not saying they're going to go in and beat Philly, but I think they will keep it fairly competitive.
Okay. Well, my last game, I am jumping on your Washington pick, Joe. Give me Washington -4 versus Atlanta. That's
Yep.
that just feels like a no-brainer. And that game last
I
week
like it.
was insane. By the way, everything in Hawaii, so like Sunday night football comes on at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I
I
mean,
know.
this island shuts down at 8 o'clock at night, but you're
It's
up
so
at
weird.
5 o'clock in the morning.
I know they up early. Yep. They're going surfing. They're going
I know.
surfing.
What's your last pick?
My underdog special of the week, give me Tennessee +1
Who are they
at
playing?
Jacksonville. Jacksonville's playing horrible. They got everybody out. Tennessee's Mason Rudolph has been playing pretty good. Their offense is coming on a little bit. I think Tennessee can win that game easy. So give me Tennessee +1
I
to cap it out.
I took in fantasy last week. I think I took Indy defense versus Tennessee, and dude, they scored 30 points against Indy defense. So that Mason Rudolph, that's a
Yeah.
sneaky over pick.
And the Colts were up huge in that game. And
34
Tennessee went on
or something like that.
yeah, they went on a 24-0 run or something to finish it. But
I love it. All right.
who do
Well,
you got in your 3 teamers?
Oh, my 3 teamers. I'm going to go Bills, Carolina, and Washington. Bills,
Bills
Carolina,
-8.5,
Carolina
Carolina
+7,
+7.5,
and
and
Washington
Washington
-4.
-4.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go Miami -6.5. Hey, if I'm going to jinx it, let's go the whole way.
Yeah.
And Washington -4
Okay.
and Detroit -3.5.
Okay.
And I know neither one of us touched this game, but please, Denver Broncos, win this game against the Bengals and make the playoffs. I don't know if you can win against the Bengals, but try, please.
Is it 3.5? What's the spread in the Bronco game?
Last I saw was 3.5.
Yeah. I didn't want to touch that one this week. So right.
Since his offense is rolling, so I don't want to go against that right now.
So we got 2 weeks left of regular season. This week and next week, right?
This week and next week. Yep.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
We only got 2 more chances to go 5-0, Joe. One of us has got to go 5-0.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna
do it.
I'm on it right now. We're gonna do it.
All right. Well, hey, great job, Joe. Great year.
Aloha.
Aloha
Great
from Hawaii.
2024. Have a great time with your family. We'll see you when you get back. And thank you, everybody, for watching and enjoy the games, the bowl games, all that jazz this weekend.
All right. Cheers. Go Irish.
Thank you.
Not just a pretty face.